Hey everyone. So, I ordered a few packages a few weeks ago. One of them was a comic book, and the other one was some audio dramas from the British audio company Big Finish Productions. If you remember on my last video, I unboxed 3 Doctor Who audio CDs featuring David Tennant as the 10th Doctor and Billie Piper as Rose Tyler. They were as follows: Infamy of the Zaros, The Sword of the Chevalier, and Cold Vengeance. All of them were very good reads. It was pretty awesome getting to hear David Tennant and Billie Piper as my favorite doctor and companion. And coincidentally, I finally got 3 more from Big Finish Productions. These were rather ambitious crossovers where David Tennant's 10th Doctor actually met some previous classic incarnations. Those incarnations were the 4th Doctor, played by Tom Baker, the 5th Doctor, played by Peter Davison, who is also the father of his wife, Georgia Tennant. So yeah, in a way, David and Peter are family. And the 6th Doctor, Colin Baker. No relation to Tom Baker. This 3-part story is called Out of Time, and I figured you guys want to see me open it. Came all the way to England. How quaint. Ooh. And did I just get a magazine from Big Finish too? This is, actually I didn't see that coming. I saw the CDs coming, but not the, the magazine. I'm really giddy right now because I recently got a letter from Noel Blanc, the son of voice actor Mel Blanc. He thanked me for the thank you letter that I gave him. He gave me an autograph. And I thank you for it. Oh yeah. Wow. A Big Finish magazine. We got Christopher Eccleston and River Song. Or should I say Professor River Song. Wow. And of course, I got them. All 3 of them. How cool. Out of Time. Part 1, Out of Time, Part 2, and Out of Time 3. And this is actually one where the 6th Doctor confronts a weeping angel, a modern Doctor Who villain. As for the comic book, this is a what-if comic book from Marvel Comics that shows what would happen if Gwen Stacy hadn't died. And, well, there's a bit of backstory behind the whole death of Gwen Stacy. Allow me to explain. While it may not seem like a big deal now, when it was revealed that Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin, it was a huge shock to Spider-Man fans out there. Just remember, the Green Goblin made his official comic book debut in Amazing Spider-Man number 14, and Norman Osborn made his debut in the comics in Amazing Spider-Man number 23. No one suspected that Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin, but fans were in for a big shock when it was revealed that Peter Parker found out that Norman Osborn was the Green Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man number 39. Eventually, Peter was able to stop the Green Goblin, and Norman got amnesia, forgetting that he was Gobby in the first place. All seemed well. But a bit of information I should also tell you. In The Amazing Spider-Man number 96, Harry Osborn wound up becoming a drug addict, which was a defining feature that would carry on with him for a long time. Of course, other forms of media had never really portrayed Harry Osborn as a drug addict. The closest to anything that ever happened to him being a drug addict was in the Spectacular Spider-Man cartoon series, when Harry was addicted to a formula known as the Green. It could be a callback to his drug addiction, but I don't know. But of course, before The Amazing Spider-Man number 121, Harry Osborn overdosed because he was trying to get over the fact that Mary Jane dumped him yet again. So he got back into his drug addictions, and he almost overdosed. When Norman Osborn found out that his son almost died from an overdose,
The stress took a toll on him, and he snapped and became the Green Goblin once more. Seeking revenge against Peter Parker, who he knew was Spider-Man, Osborn kidnapped Gwen Stacy, took her to the Washington Bridge, and dropped her right in front of Peter. Spider-Man tried to save Gwen Stacy by using his weapon to grab Gwen Stacy's foot, but the damage was done. And in The Amazing Spider-Man number 121, Gwen Stacy died in Spider-Man's arms, which became a defining moment in Peter Parker's career as a superhero.
So, yeah, The Amazing Spider-Man number 121 was controversial, but it remains an iconic piece of Spider-Man lore, and pretty much defines the tragedy of Peter Parker and Gwen Stacy. Interestingly enough, we have Spider-Gwen, who pretty much reversed the roles. Like, Spider-Gwen is like, Gwen Stacy gets bitten by the radioactive spider and becomes Spider-Woman, and Peter dies through tragic circumstances, and it was actually portrayed quite well in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And so I got this comic. It's a what-if comic that shows what would happen if Gwen Stacy lived and Peter died when he saved her. And most notably, this comic book is written by Gerry Conway, the same person who was responsible for writing The Amazing Spider-Man number 121, which is a big deal. Gerry Conway is also known for being the co-creator to The Punisher, and on the flip side, he co-created Jason Todd, the second Robin who died at the hands of the Joker. Now, Gerry Conway did not write A Death in the Family. That was actually written by Thanos creator Jim Starlin. But still, I mentioned this history because it's a canon event, bro. Yes, I just referenced Across the Spider-Verse. And now I'm going to open it as soon as I get a pair of scissors, because tape. Yeah, it was easy to open up the Doctor Who CD. Now, while I get that, I might talk more about Gerry Conway. Now, Gerry Conway is also known for writing one of the first Marvel DC crossovers. That's right. He actually wrote Superman versus Spider-Man back in 1975. So that's a big deal. An ambitious crossover for the time. And I actually have that in graphic novel form. There we go. I just love physical pieces of book. Yeah, I am strong. There, now you actually see me doing it. Live up to the namesake of unboxing. Alright, I got it. With the variant cover. Yes! What If Dark? Spider-Gwen. Here it is. It almost feels appropriate that this is written by the same person responsible for Gwen Stacy's death. I actually can't wait to read this. I can't read it yet because I'm actually in the middle of reading another comic book, a graphic novel collection. This collection being Superman, Kryptonite, Nevermore. I didn't do an unboxing video because I understand if some of you aren't familiar with this comic book that gets rid of Kryptonite. Sounds like it's Jumpy the Shark. I can't blame you if you think that. And trust me, if there's a comic book that did a better job at trying to get rid of Kryptonite, it would have to be Superman Batman, The Search for Kryptonite. I would totally recommend that. But this is cool, getting to see art done by the Silver Age artist Curt Swan, and this is an iconic cover from the late Neal Adams. Rest in peace, Neal Adams. But yeah, that's what I got in the mail today. I am still waiting on my Funko Pop of the 11th Doctor. I'll get it soon, I hope. Thank you all for watching my unboxing video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Don't have a good day. Have a great day.